Hi, and welcome to Astral Messages. My name is Angela, and I will be bringing through guided messages for the sign of Scorpio today. Thank you for being here. These messages are for the collective, so I encourage you to tap into your intuition during these reads and to discern what resonates for you and your personal journey. If this reading does resonate, please feel free to share, like, and subscribe. Cool, let's get into this reading. We'll start off with some oracle cards for the sign of Scorpio, please, Spirit. For the sign of Scorpio. Let's see, the strongest energy is coming through for the sign of Scorpio. One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, we have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. We also have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life, beautiful energy. And star family, you're part of a team of souls, call in support. This is beautiful energy, Scorpio. Very strong transformative energy, which is Pluto, Scorpio. So we'll see what else supports this energy at this time. Strongest energies for the sign of Scorpio, please, Spirit. I'm seeing a lot of water here. You are a water sign, Scorpio, but I feel that potentially water may help with this healing, this is emotional healing. You may be drawn to go swimming, whether you're in the northern or southern hemisphere. Spend time in the ocean or by the water. Healing baths I'm hearing as well, so it depends on what you're being called to, but I'm seeing a lot of water. Strongest energies, please, for the sign of Scorpio. For the sign of Scorpio, please. Interesting. This is very similar energy. Who did I do? Similar to Cancer, potentially. You have compassion, the hunt, Orion, and signal. You can see there's a lot of water in this card too. There's a need for some self-compassion as you are moving through this healing. And to keep an eye out that Spirit is sending you the signs. So you may be experiencing a lot of synchronicities. I'm seeing swans. There's two swans on this card as well. Swans also can represent the twin flame energy. So if you believe that you have a twin flame, there may be some healing around that at this time. Let's get into the tarot. Let's have a look. See what is going on for the sign of Scorpio, Spirit. The sign of Scorpio, please. See the death card there? That's Scorpio. Popping out. There's that transformative energy, Pluto energy. Very strong in your read. Whew. I'm not, I'm dropping quite a lot of cards with these shuffles. And it feels quite sticky energy. So maybe there's, the energy's not in flow. It's interesting because I'm seeing that water flows, right? So maybe why there's a call for more water, maybe even drinking more water as I take a sip myself. Let's see. Strongest energy for the sign of Scorpio. Please and thank you. Bottom of the deck, you have Justice. In this deck, we are seeing the focus here being on the shadow. And Scorpio is very much diving into the depths of shadow, that transformational energy, that card of death. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out. Let's have a look at your energy at this time. Two of Cups. Did I not say that twin flame energy was about? This also, that twin energy, you have that the swans here, one black, one white, that yin and yang. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a connection. It can actually be the yin and yang, that masculine, feminine within self. So interesting to see that card. That is your energy at this time, Scorpio. Let's see what's your challenge. Queen of Pentacles. Stability. Nurturing, compassion. The Queen of Pentacles is a very compassionate queen. Maybe that's why this is out here. Now let's have a look. Move this around. What is in your awareness, Scorpio? Queen of Wands. What is what you don't see? Death. There is Pluto. There is your card, Scorpio. There is a massive transformation here. A lot of healing going on in your spread at this point in time. What's influencing this? The Fool. New beginning. A leap of faith. In your future energy, Page of Swords. Maybe learning something's coming into your awareness. What's coming towards you now? Queen of Cups. This is beautiful energy. We have 3 queens already in this spread. Again, that water energy. Your advice, the 6 of Pentacles. It is the card of balance. It's a card of giving as well. Need to dive into that. And your likely outcome, 4 of Swords. Here's that healing. Massive healing energy this month in July for you, Scorpio. My goodness. This feels good though. This feels transformative. The fact that we've got 3 queens here. As you know, the Empress represents all queens combined. So really that pre-Empress energy. 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful spread. Let's get some clarity on each of these. Now you're a part of that star family. That star family could be soulmate, that twin flame energy as well. Call and support. You may be healing to bring this in. There is strong twin flame energy. If you don't believe in twin flame, soulmate energy, even that, like I said before, that balance and union within. Very strong energy. Let's have a look at this Two of Cups, please, for Scorpio. Two of Cups. Okay. Two of Cups, please. Wow. Ten of Swords at the bottom, so an ending. But that's potentially with the Fool. See, that's 0. That's starting fresh. So an ending has to occur for the beginning to start. Let's just pull this back a little bit. Yeah. So with the Two of Cups, you have the Strength, the Ten of Cups, and the Chariot. Wow, this is very strong energy. Beautiful energy. Emotional fulfillment. The Chariot to me is also, in a different tarot card, they have that that yin and yang balance that is pulling that carriage. So that inner balance is bringing victory, but also potentially an external union can bring victory in terms of that emotional fulfillment. The Strength card is here too. Leo, we got the sign of Leo and Cancer here. I'm actually hearing, so this, if this is union, external union, this could happen between Cancer and Leo season. With the Strength, I'm definitely getting, because there's a lot of healing cards here as well. And this is taming that ego. So we can move forward without getting stuck in our own minds. But this is beautiful energy. Loving it. Yes, there's definitely an ending that's taken place here with that Fool. With this influencing it, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Swords, which is the ending, the World, which is the new beginning, and underneath that is the Fool. So whatever leap of faith you've taken in the past here that's influencing this, or maybe even recently, let's have a look at that Fool. Let's have a look. Please clarify the Fool, please, Spirit. Sign of Scorpio. That Ten of Cups again is here. Five of Cups and the Fool. The Fool, clarifying the Fool. 10 is endings. There was something that was very disappointing. That you had to leave behind here, or that you moved on from, because you are choosing to move towards your Ten of Pentacles, that emotional fulfillment. Okay, let's have a look at your challenge with the Queen of Pentacles. Let's have a look at your challenge. My goodness, this card is coming out non-stop. This is beautiful. Oh no, this is the Nine of Cups. Looks very similar to the Ten of Cups. But this is wish fulfillment. One more cup and you've got emotional fulfillment, which is that Ten of Cups. So let's clarify that Queen of Pentacles, emotional fulfillment and wish fulfillment here. What's this? There we go. Here's the Ten of Cups. That's what I thought. It's very, very blue. There's a lot of water. So much water here. there's potentially a lot of emotion, but this is good emotion. And we can sometimes, I'm almost sensing tears of joy. And with so much emotion, the challenge here is to remain grounded. You can get swept away with the emotion that comes in with happiness and joy. But there is this, the challenge is remaining grounded. The Ace of Swords with the Death at the bottom of the deck. You've got clarity and truth of what needs to change, what needs to heal, what needs to be let go of. But the process of that is, struggle is the challenge, I say, not struggle, is to remain grounded, moving through any emotions that may rise at this time. Let's have a look at the Queen of Wands, because you're very focused and determined here. Eye on the prize. How about the Queen of Wands? For the sign of Scorpio, please. The Queen of Wands. Spirit. Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Queen of Wands. Double confirmation here. That Ace of Swords. And the Star. You know so clearly, it feels so clear what your wish fulfillment is. Clarity and truth. You know your truth. You know where you're going. You know what you want. And the Queen of Pentacles is that taking action, moving towards it. That sign in the Hunt, that is, you just have so much clarity in knowing where you're going, what to bring in. And it's bringing you so much joy. This Venus energy here. Surrender to the sweetness. Joy, pleasure, make love to life. It feels, yeah, you know what you want and you're going after it. Nothing's going to stop you. Woo! It's very strong energy. Let's have a look at this Death card that you don't see coming. Two of Cups, Page of Swords. Wow. So this new clarity that you're gaining, this new information that's been presented to you, and it's amazing how we can sometimes just wake up sometimes and just have an epiphany and you see something different, or so you see someone different, I'm hearing. But this Two of Cups, which is your energy, whether this be about union, external or internal, you're having some, I want to say epiphany. There's more clarity on this inner union. Inner union also brings you outer union. So it could be a bit of both, to be fair. But death is transformation. It's the caterpillar turning into the monarch butterfly. You might be seeing a lot of monarch butterflies, I'm hearing as well. It's all about transformation. And there's the Star card again, which is the healing card. You have to heal to transform. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. You've been here before type energy. You're having to find the strength. Again, the Strength card came out before. To try again. Open your heart up again. start anew with that full. You're starting the next journey. And sometimes we can be like, oh my goodness, there's so many transformations that we have. We have so many deaths and rebirths within one lifetime. And you go through so much healing. But it's so worth it when you keep growing and you keep moving towards emotional fulfillment within self and with others. So it's moving towards that. And we have the King of Cups. This is Scorpionic energy anyway. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ironically, with what's coming in, we also have the King and Queen of Cups here. So again, potential divine counterpart, or that inner union with self. There is massive healing going on here, Scorpio. But it doesn't feel daunting. It almost feels like, I know, you are the, because transformation is you rule Pluto, right? And that's all about diving to the depths of emotion to heal, to grow, to transform. Keep transforming, keep going. That's like, you are the master of this. This is your energy. So this does not feel like you're phased with it, because you know exactly what you need to do with that Queen of Wands energy. And you know exactly where it's leading, which is beautiful energy. With being a strong water sign and actually having to go through this, you know that the Queen of Pentacles, with that real grounded, like being grounded in transformation, is the challenge ultimately. But it almost feels like you're aware of it. You've done enough transformation in your lifetimes and in all lives that, yeah, I don't feel any, like, it doesn't phase you. It's just like, yep, it's part of the process. Let's keep moving. It's beautiful. Maybe that's why there's a lot of compassion here with whatever's taking place, whatever's being let go of. Let's have a look at this Queen of Cups that's coming in. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please, for the sign of Scorpio. We have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Six of Wands. So this is, to me, that emotion that's going to come in that may be a little bit overwhelming. With the Seven of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, with any ending or with any transformation, we have to let go, go through the process. And sometimes when we are receiving, because there's that, interestingly, what I'm getting with this is, with this energy that was your challenge as well, there was that overwhelm, right? And tears of joy. Sometimes when we receive beautiful energy and we receive those tears of joy because there's overwhelm, it's almost then recognizing, this whole time I've never felt that. So there's that feeling of lack, which is ironic because you're receiving so much, but it's almost like the lack or the sadness is that, oh my goodness, I've gone this long or this far and I've never ever received this. So it's almost like yeah, I hope that makes sense, in terms of you're receiving so much joy and you're overwhelmed with joy and emotional fulfillment. But then there's this moment of oh my goodness, I could have had this whole time and I didn't. Kind of looking at it in a way that's almost victim mentality, like how have I not had this? But just remember that everything's in divine timing, and our souls come here to learn lessons. But yes, it may cause confusion too. I'm getting it with that Seven of Cups. Almost like, what do I do with this? What do I do with all this joy and emotional fulfillment? It's not something that I'm used to, potentially. But this energy is interesting because we've got the three queens, and we also had the Empress, like I was saying at the beginning of the spread. This is moving into that Empress energy. There's so much victory here. Recognition. It's almost like that recognition of who you are, who you were born to be. Very powerful energy. But there is an element of overwhelm with this, just to be aware of. But you're Scorpio, you got this covered. Let's look at your advice with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, please. For the advice for Scorpio. Well, I'm hearing interesting. When we receive love, deep love, I'm hearing it can crack us open. And when it does, we see all the pain that we've endured as well as all the love that you're receiving. So the advice with the Six of Pentacles, the Empress again, with the Five of Pentacles again, and the Three of Swords. Remain balanced, because it may... this love that's coming in is going to crack your heart open. And by doing so, it's also going to show you your scars, where you haven't shown yourself love, where you haven't received love when you needed it the most, when others haven't given you love, but more so when you have not given yourself love as well. So it's to remain balanced. Hence, this is why that challenge with the Queen of Pentacles, to stay grounded and balanced, is your advice here from Spirit during this time. The likely outcome is the Four of Swords. That to me is a sign of healing, but we'll have a look, see if we've got any more info on this Four of Swords for Scorpio, please. Four of Swords for Scorpio, please. Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. I get, because it's landed on the Queen of Wands as well, you know exactly where this is leading. I think you even know, almost preempting, maybe even sensing, that this joy is going to show you some stuff that needs to be healed. But your focus here is whatever's coming in, this Page of Pentacles. It's a cup of love, Ace of Cups. It's emotional fulfillment, and that is your focus, even moving through all of this discomfort and emotion. You know where it's going, and that's where you're kind of, that's what's getting you through almost, is what I'm hearing. Let's have a look at this Page of Swords in the future energy. Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, my goodness, yep. You know exactly, yep, there's the Three of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. This is destined, but you also know that there is going to be a little work to allow you to fully receive and be in this Ace of Cups energy, because you've got beautiful love coming in, potential twin flame energy, potential union. But to me, this is inner union. And even if it's inner union and you are single, you may be doing this inner union and it's bringing in external union as well. There's so much clarity. I don't even feel the need to tell you where you're going, because you already know. You know that there's just this deep sense of knowing. And you're going through some deep healing, Scorpio, which you are the master of, and don't forget it. So that is your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, share and subscribe, and wishing you all the best. Wishing you love, light, and insight. I'll see you next time.